Hey, how's it going? So today we're working on a C8 Corvette. That's right. But we went ahead and put the lip up in the front here. Last time the vehicle was in here. And today we're doing side skirts. Now, these ones don't come with any instructions. And the brand is off of Amazon. So we're just gonna have to make do. Now we have what I'm assuming are some attachment points. They just spray painted, or not spray painted, but painted the top. Kind of did a shoddy job. I understand it's the bottom, but the other one's done better. So just the inconsistency there. They're not too bad. And we're gonna use some self taps. Use the 5 points they have on the bottom, and we're gonna put it up. Now, I've seen people use tape to hold this, and that's a good way to side it tape. However, I'm just using the jack. If you had them on ramps, you'd have enough clearance to use a regular impact. I'm gonna use my right angle here, and that's how I'm gonna go about it. Right now, I'm just gonna make sure everything lines up perfectly, and that's how I'm gonna tap it. The cool thing about using the jack is you put a little bit of pressure, and you really do hold it however you want to hold it. You don't have to obviously jack up the whole car from that point. You're gonna bend stuff, but it's good enough to keep enough pressure or relieve it. And now we're dangling there. So we'll just go back up to the piece. And of course, this is just, you want to get it as centered as possible. It's not centered right now. That's what I'm going to do. But as long as we get the first piece in there, everything else is just going to follow suit. Alrighty, so we have it on. It starts off right there. And on the bottom, we have these self-tap screws. And they provided these ones, and that's what we're going to use. They're not too bad. I doubt they're, yeah, they don't really have a grading. They just have some letters there to kind of act like they have a grading. There should be a 9 for this color usually, but they're going to work just fine. It seems it's hitting on the back, because I do have the 3 right here. The middle, second to last, or second to front, and the front one. I'm just gonna put the back ones. And again, I'm not lifting the car up because I didn't really feel like lifting it up. There's not a whole lot of points that I can see, and it's so low that I'd rather not lift it up if I don't have to. Alrighty, so a little bit of change of plans. The jack idea is still wonderful. It's still holding up, but the screws they provided weren't very good. So I went to Lowe's. Gentleman in the aisle was super helpful, and I got these. Now you might only want an inch and a quarter was what I wanted, but they only had an inch and a half, and I think you'd get away with inch for this because you're using the whole screw and none of it is for self-tapping. I actually got a bit for that part here, and on the other side they're super sturdy. When I put the ones that it came with, the self-tappers, I went ahead and tugged on it, and just a mild tug ripped the skirt right off. With these, they're thicker. Length doesn't really have anything to do with it. So that's what you want to use. They're holding up pretty good on that side, and I will give an update after a few weeks to see how the skirts are holding up, and maybe even after a year. So we have this. This is my nephew's car, so I should have access to it somewhat to see how well things are holding up. But same idea. This, like I said, they have a pre-slots on them. We're gonna drill out some holes. Gonna line them up first, drill out the middle one, make sure everything is good, and then go from there. Everything else is pretty much the same. This helps you out. you don't have to use double-sided tape, but I actually kind of do recommend it now, just in case, but not super necessary if you don't want to.